Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. It's been a while since I did recordings of this game, and let's pause for a moment. There's a very long story involved in this. The short version is I bought a new PC to make things easier, recording and the streaming I'm doing, because I'm also streaming every Sunday. But that PC was broken. As in, I got crashes after 2-3 hours of gameplay, which eventually became worse. Things freezing up, and in the end of it, I actually ended up with those nice black-green flashes on my screen. Nothing else, even Windows safety mode. I sent it back. It should be repaired in a week and a half. It wasn't. So I got it back about a little bit over 2 weeks ago. After that, I had to reinstall a lot of things. Sound didn't work. Found nice. So I had to work on that to get the Bluetooth stuff up and running, all that. So lots and lots of crap to go through. Eventually, I got it working, did some test recordings. I actually have been streaming 2 times now, but due to work running night shifts, I wasn't able to start recording things again. So, I am today, and the irony is, I actually got a sore throat right now. I have caught a cold somewhere due to all this crazy weather we had with frost one moment and temperatures above zero the other, rain, the cold wind, and all that. So, if you hear me sniffing occasionally, sorry for that. Yeah, because I have that cold. Anyway, since my last episode, there has been an upgrade on Valheim. Everybody probably knows already. And that upgrade was the celebration pack, celebrating that 5 years ago Valheim actually hit stores. So, most things in it aren't really needed, and most things in it are for beautification. But it's nice to have them, especially if you're some sort of hoarder like I am. So what are we going to do? I think you already guessed it. Yes, we're going to hunt for those things. Having a character being able to deal with things in Mistlands is nice. Because that also means that I'm way overpowered there. And it also means that I could actually grind some other skills, some magic related skills. Which, in turn, there we go. The first items being unlocked, which are phthalites made of fine wood and crystal. We already no, and the flower garland made of fine wood and dandelions. Thought I saw 3. Sweetbread is number 3, but I thought I saw something else. I don't see it. And yes, sweetbread. Which, if I'm not mistaken, food table. Yeah, I have to find where it's actually being unlocked. It was unlocked. There it is, sweetbread. Cloudberries, egg, barley flour and honey. 43 health, 43 stamina. So it's something you can use. 43. In fact, its egg makes this a late plains tier. What did we have? 2370. 55 for the plains pie. Yeah, I think it's 43, 43. It's somewhere on par with plains food or perhaps even mountain foods. Beef jerky, 33. Yeah, I'm not so sure. So I'm not 100% certain it's good food. It could be nice food combined with a feast for when you're doing stuff at your own pace. And what I'm going to do is pick up the black metal first. And after that, we're heading out to Meadows and start looking for something else that's being added to the game in this anniversary thingy. And I think you can call them nice 1/2s. As for me, they're quite useless. And yes, I'm talking about the early access. So let's go and find out. Should I bring? No, there's no need. There's no need to bring my wishbone for this, because they're found inside buildings. Let's see. Let's bring 2 of each. I'm also thinking about something that may be useful for explorers like us. Let me see, what's the best way to get there? Spawn. Let's bring up the map. Because I need to explore Meadows. So spawn. And my spawn portal is here. Did explore a little bit here. I can still explore anything here and go south, and that means... Do I have my... Oh shit, I gotta run portals. That's the seal tower. That's my pocket portal. And that's my... Whoa! That's the wrong. I better check that portal in a bit. That's the exploration. And that's the mine, which doesn't have a lock. So I was clearing this one. Okay, that's going to be funny. Choices, choices, choices. If I go back to the boat and disable the portal there, or am I going to walk back and forth here? Did I actually finish this mine? I think I did. And why isn't my bubble working? Because it's a 2-minute bubble. Okay. Looking at everything, I have been exploring this mine. Don't see cores. In that case, I might as well demolish this portal, walk to the boat. I think I kept this portal for those metals, but never mind. Come back to the boat and use that portal. Go to the spawn, and from the spawn I will actually start exploring. We're not going to make everything today, that's for sure. See, it's this close. But I don't want to set up a third pocket portal. Otherwise, in the end, I won't be able to figure out which portal goes where. And with all that, things will be becoming too complicated. So, pocket portal is dead. We are off to spawn. Also means I got 5, but that's my personal choice. 5 slots left, which is actually more than enough. Especially when I drop the pocket portal, because at that point I'm freeing up here for my slots. So what I don't have, that's a bit of a pain actually, is the dead razor. I'll have a look at that later, because with that one it would be perfect to actually boost my other magic skill. I've got the name. Bloodmagic. But I will have a look at that later. I mean, we got a pocket portal, so it should be quite easy. Go back to base, get ourselves a dead razor and add that to my equipment. Of course, it also depends at do you have the materials. So, how to do this? Well, I can go up to this point. We see the split between Meadows and Black Forest here. Would you leave me alone for a bit? Don't make me angry. So I'm going to that part, this part. Then travel south along the edge and eventually start zigzagging. Hopefully we will encounter some buildings along the way in which we are able to find the next item required to craft those early axes. Don't think it was this kind of building. Also, I think I've already been here. Yep. Map. Yeah, beehive. Ha! Never mind. So, like always, it's checking for new content in areas you haven't unlocked yet. Which, the further we get in this game, the harder it'll be. And I'm not going to the deep north yet. But sometimes I am curious at how it looks. Sometimes it's very hard to resist that curiosity for natural reasons. But we ain't going there yet. there's a lot more for us to explore anyway. And yeah, that's basically what this game is about, right? Exploration is part of it, building is part of it, fighting monsters is part of it. And in my opinion, that balance is pretty good. In the opinion of others, it isn't, or at least not always. Well, the good news is everybody likes the game be different, and everybody likes an aspect of this game better than another one. So devs can't please all, but they certainly can please most. Now let's try to find a building. I said I want to stick close to the edge. Apparently I wasn't. Mate, don't be stupid. I hear something stomping approaching. Don't be stupid. Goes for you too. Don't have the bubble right now, and I don't have the time to actually cast it. And there's too much clutter here for me. To actually make a good use of it. Okay, your turn. I mean, if I'm working at destroying the environment anyway. I also need a charcoal, so picking up more wood as I actually need. Okay, why not? Just backtracking. Oh, well, I got enough resin now. We didn't die. And we got 4 confirmed kills today. Well, let's look for a building. That's why I couldn't do the bubble. Losing 40% of your health when something tried to smash your brains in is not the best of ideas. Now what? I think it's time to go home. Or maybe not. But let's see. I don't need boar meat, leather scraps. I can use black metal scrap. Right. Oh! Ha! I hadn't even noticed. my my trinket actually triggered on the adrenaline. Ha! I hadn't even noticed. If it was the right one, it would have been better, but never mind. Because for me, the right trinket right now would be the Mistlands one. The one giving me more either regeneration, to be precise. Thought I heard something. But I guess it was the wind. Buildings. Good. Actually, nice spot with black forest nearby. And mountains. No chest. No chest. Starting to wonder if I shouldn't return to base after all and dump some of the items off. some of the buggers are still here. Don't, because I'm much stronger than you are. Even if you don't want to realize it, I still am much stronger than you are. Come on, bugger. Thank you. Skelly over there. Like I said, I'm starting to wonder if it wasn't a good... But I do have to return now. Oh, that's why. Curious as how things will look when I come back here. Considering that the portal is partially clipping through the roof. Let's smoke that chicken. Or was it a turkey? Doesn't matter, we're going to smoke things anyway. Good thing we got resin, because by the look of things I was really needing it. Now it's daytime. Hey. There's stuff. And check if I'm actually able to craft the dead razor. Bone, either and skeleton trophies. I think the bottleneck may be the item here. Let's see. Where did I store that crap? Bones isn't a problem. How much either? 16? Plus upgrades. So I need at least 32. I was planning to or Meadows. Not doing this. But I know me, I'm not a scatterbrain as some of the people I know and who are playing this game. But occasionally I'm getting too easily distracted. So start to wonder if it wouldn't be easier if I simply placed a portal in the big black box or on top of it. Sap. No tissue. Okay. So I have to find tissue. That's why I don't have the dead razor. I didn't have the either. No, can't use that yet. It's a bit foggy here too. So that means no death razor. Which also means no blood magic boosting yet. But then, given that, now I know it sounds harsh, but it is true. Given that the skellies are quite useless in the fight against the queen, they are useful in other biomes, but against the queen, not that much. Maybe to distract the other monsters, and that's it. It's not that much of a pain. The biggest thing is that the skellies are great to boost your blood magic skill. Which means without it, without the dead razor, without the opportunity to raise your blood magic skill, it's quite hard to actually increase the efficiency of the bubble. Right, we're back to 5 spots. And since you're using not even going to waste my magic skill on that. Since you're using your magic skills a lot more as your blood magic skill, you got a little problem. Okay, south it is. Let's go and try to find the right buildings, because it wasn't here. Or at least not in the one with the chest. I know one of the buildings where we can find the heads is, or was, no, is one of the wooden tower constructions. But I can't figure out which of the roofed ones was the one who also had a drop. So we just have to explore and find the right buildings with the chest, and at that point, once I know, it'll be easier. And meanwhile, I might as well keep using this one. Two. But we're almost at 3. So maybe we get that skill improved this episode. Would be nice actually, if we actually manage to get blood magic to tier 3 today. We'll see. Elemental already went up. So yeah, I do consider this a game balance issue. And fortunately, we know the devs are planning to do tweaks and upgrades, especially to balance after the release of Deep North. So hopefully blood magic gaining skill will be improved, and in my opinion, and this may be one of the buildings, but in my opinion, the best way to increase blood magic is by having a registration of when the shields are being hit. Okay, don't need that to use that. So, nothing here. But this is one of those buildings where we may be able to get parts for the mysterious access. Now, about what I said about blood magic, having each and every hit register on the bubble may actually be a better idea, at least in my opinion. Because that way the skill actually works, actually becomes useful. and it will make leveling up a little bit easier. Yes, it can be abused. I realize that. If you cut Twig, you can actually cast a bubble and let Twig hit it to boost your blood magic skill. On the other hand, Twig is a training item. So using it to hit the bubble, then you recast it after 2 minutes and it will start being hit again, recasting it. It is a method to train the blood magic. It is abusing the system somewhat, but still, I think it's a better idea as the way it works now. Either having your skellies being killed over and over again, or waiting for your bubble to be destroyed. Because if you fighting something that's able to destroy your bubble, that something also may be able to destroy you. And the latter isn't really useful. I'm going to run around with my sword, much more fun. I don't need magic here. On the other hand, killing things with magic will make the queen fight easier. Oh wait, wasn't the third item something I could craft at the workbench? We need to... Not need to. I think I will find out in a bit. At some point I have to portal back and start crafting food anyway. Which is a nice opportunity to actually check things out. Oh, he thought he heard something. Yep, he did. Oh shoot. Did I kill your little brother, buddy? Well, join him. Because if it was your big brother, you would have been smart enough not to attack me. I think. The other way to the south. So we really have a very small flinter stretch of black forest here along the mountains. And we have skellies here. This is also a way to train the skill. This is one of the few ways to actually train this skill. See? He broke my bubble, blood magic increased. That's the only way to train it right now. Having something that's weaker destroy a bubble. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. It almost looks like he's actually looking up to... There's another one. He was actually looking up to the staff. Oh, you're an archer, even better. So if I keep you at the same angle, the only problem is it's getting boring. Done. But if you look at this, this is how far I got by training it. Don't need bone fragments anymore. What did I destroy? So we got 2 burial chambers here. Not that I need anything on it, but it would make a nice training area if I want to, while being offline. So that way it's becoming night too. Okay. So maybe we are going to face some other things that actually may or may not destroy the bubble. There's another house. So let it have a chest, please. Yep. Nope. I think this is going to be a long search. We're going to find out soon enough. Not sure if there's an entrance about it on the wiki yet, so I can't search for that. If there is, I mean, Rocky had a spawn restriction. Certain height, certain distance from spawn. Haldor, Hildir and the Bog Witch had spawn restrictions, being a certain biome and a certain distance from spawn. Wouldn't surprise me at all if the items required for the mysterious access have a spawn restriction, as in being a certain distance from spawn. I also think I have a sound issue right now. .268. Last time I played this game it was over 3 seconds, so in regards to that, new PC certainly works. Now I need to check the map. I'm also about an hour away. So. Anything else in this area is all black forests. With a tiny bit of meadows here. And I've already explored a part of that. So, let's go to the water. See if there's something I haven't explored yet. Take care of that and return. I missed. Oops. To the spawn. And to the base. Use my boat to get to the next destination. Oh, well, the journey back will be nice too. Shoot, not working anymore. I think it's time to craft 2 item foods now. That's why. Actually, that isn't why. Ah! Oh. Stone. I think I found a nest, or at least I think there is a nest nearby. Because somehow it's a little bit too much for night spawn. Well, it feels like too much for night spawn. Let's see if I'm able to get to that Meadows. There we are. Well, nothing here, no buildings. Oh, there is one. There's the building. One we hadn't discovered yet. Yeah, that works too. How to kill a neck without killing a neck. Well, simple. Use poison. Use the bees. Oh, hold on. Go back. Because I need to do this. And another village. Nice. Because that's going to increase my chances a bit. Also going to be a very nice point to drop off portal and head to the main base. You shouldn't have done that, stupid railing. Because now I don't have a nice spot to return home. Oh well, my elemental magic is still going up, so that's good news. That's always good news. Mate, don't do it. Okay, he didn't want to listen. Just as stupid as the other one. Like I said, at some point you're being way too overpowered. And anything that once attacked you and made you flee is now being killed in an instant. There's only this little spot. Okay. And I think that little spot is even. Black forest instead of meadows. That was a bigger great wolf. 2-star? Probably 2-star. Must have been a 2-star. Seeing the amount of drops I got. Well, it was a 2-star. Right, nothing here. Let's head north to the coastline, drop a portal, and next episode I'm going to pick up the sailing boat and we're going to sail elsewhere. Next Meadows. I've been investigating. Yes, I have been investigating this one. neck. I don't want to, but you asked for it. I didn't want to kill them. But if the little buggers are that persistent... Okay. Oh, there's Meadows. The other side of my island, of course. Well, I know where we're going to next episode, for sure. Walk there. It's worth a try. Although food will be a problem. It'll be a nice journey though. Through Black Forest. Not again. Hey. Let's see if it's able to... You know what? Problem solved. Because I'm not in the mood to deal with that neck right now. Especially not with how my sound is behaving at the moment. Because it's in some sort of loop. I'm not sure what's causing that problem. So I have to figure that one out. Hopefully it doesn't affect this recording. If it does, sorry for that. I will try to solve it ASAP. Oh, I think I know what may be causing it. That means I have to check some styling options. It'll be fine, folks. I just realized I have that. So, bones, either skeleton trophies. Four skeleton trophies. Four skeleton trophies, a load of bones, and my either. That also means I can put the arbalest to rest. Eight either and two trophies. Well, I don't have either, so at some point I do have to collect the soft tissue again. Right, crossbow. We put to rest. That means I can also drop the bolts. This basically means I'm freeing up a slot. Problem number two, I don't have the space to store it right now. I also need to check something else. Because obviously I'm lacking something. I already know what I'm missing. I need a certain trophy. Right, so conclusion for today. How did it go? Well, I'm pleased with the, what's his name? Increase, skill increase on the blood magic, that's for sure. I mean, it's tier 4 now. Tier 3. But it will improve. I'm not pleased that we haven't found anything of the early access yet. So I'm going to hunt for that next episode as well. We're going to another part of the map, and basically this whole area right at the opposite. So my plan is to move along this coast next episode. Then this way, eventually ending up in the Meadows, explore that, and maybe walk home. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is getting very close. I'm not sure if I can make the last step though. So I can actually take my boat, sail down to pick up the portal, then end up here. Something like that. We'll see about that next week. For now, thanks for watching everybody, and I do hope you've been enjoying it. Although I didn't get the blood magic skill I hoped for, and we didn't get the early access parts, I'm still pleased. And hopefully things will be better next time. So have a good week everybody, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.